There's something about pixel art games that stirs nostalgia, a feeling of simpler times, of 16-bit magic, of tiny sprites telling epic stories. But don't let the pixelated visuals fool you. Beneath the retro charm of some indie games lie deep, masterfully crafted experiences, mechanically rich, emotionally gripping, and artistically genius. These aren't just good pixel art games, they are masterpieces. The kind of games that stay with you long after the credits roll. Let's dive into 10 pixel art indie games that are actually masterpieces. Number 10. Hyper Light Drifter. A silent warrior, a dying world, and a mystery hidden in every shadow. Developed by Heart Machine, Hyper Light Drifter is more than a game. It's a haunting experience. With no dialogue or text, the game relies on visual storytelling and atmosphere to pull you into its broken, post-apocalyptic world. Every pixel, every color, every flicker of light is meticulously designed to immerse you in a tale of technology, loss, and forgotten civilizations. The combat is fluid and punishing. The exploration is open-ended, and the secrets are rewarding. Inspired by The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, this game is a love letter to the past and a masterpiece of visual minimalism. Number 9. Eastward. Set in a charming yet decaying world, Eastward follows a grizzled miner and a mysterious girl as they journey through a dystopian future. Developed by Pixbuild and published by Chucklefish, the game's stunning pixel art is layered with handcrafted detail. Every scene feels alive with bustling towns, flickering neon lights, and characters bursting with personality. Underneath the warm and whimsical aesthetic lies a melancholy narrative filled with themes of separation, purpose, and resilience. The writing is sharp, the music is captivating, and the pacing blends puzzle-solving, combat, and story in near-perfect balance. Eastward doesn't just look good, it tells a human story with an emotional depth that many games, pixel art or not, rarely achieve. Number 8. Katana Zero. Violent, stylish, addictive. Katana Zero is a neon-drenched side-scroller developed by ASCIIsoft. On the surface, it's a fast-paced hack-and-slash with slick combat and time manipulation mechanics. But under the hood, it's a psychological thriller wrapped in layers of mystery and unreliable narration. The pixel art is sharp, vibrant, and cinematic. Every move you make feels deliberate, and every kill is a puzzle in itself. But it's the storytelling that elevates Katana Zero to masterpiece status, blurring the lines between reality, dreams, and mental trauma. Few games can juggle intense action with such narrative boldness. Katana Zero executes both with surgical precision. Number 7. Celeste. It begins with a mountain and a girl named Madeline. Celeste by Matt Makes Games is not just a platformer. It's a journey of self-discovery, anxiety, and overcoming inner demons. The tight, responsive controls make the gameplay feel perfect. Every jump, dash, and climb is a test of skill. But it's the emotional depth that turns this game into something extraordinary. Madeline's struggle with her inner self, symbolized through surreal environments and challenging levels, resonates far beyond the screen. The pixel art is expressive and beautifully animated, while the soundtrack perfectly mirrors the highs and lows of the climb. It's a game that dares to talk about mental health, and it does so with grace and honesty. Number 6. Undertale. What if you didn't have to kill anyone? That question lies at the heart of Undertale, Toby Fox's indie phenomenon. On the surface, it looks like a quirky RPG with simple pixel visuals, but beneath that lies a subversive, emotionally powerful experience unlike any other. Every character you meet is memorable, every choice you make matters, and every run, whether pacifist, neutral, or genocide, tells a different story, recontextualizing the world and its inhabitants. The humor is sharp, the writing is deeply personal, and the music, legendary. Undertale isn't just a game, it's a meditation on choice, consequence, and the player's role in the story. A low-res masterpiece with high emotional stakes. Number 5. Dead Cells. Motion, momentum, madness. Dead Cells by Motion Twin redefines the roguelike genre with fast-paced combat, randomized levels, and a deep progression system. The pixel art is dynamic and fluid, blending traditional pixel aesthetics with modern effects to create something visually striking and endlessly replayable. Every run feels different, every death teaches you something new. And with a wide array of weapons, mutations, and enemy types, the game constantly pushes you to adapt and evolve. This is a game where pixels bleed style, and style meets substance. Number 4. Blasphemous. Dark, twisted, divine. Inspired by Spanish religious iconography and Dark Souls-style brutality, Blasphemous is a Metroidvania drenched in grotesque beauty. Developed by the Game Kitchen, it features some of the most detailed and haunting pixel art ever put to screen. The world is a labyrinth of pain and penance, filled with abominations and saints, relics and curses. The lore is deep, the combat is satisfying, and the bosses are as memorable as they are monstrous. Every frame is like a cursed painting. Every corner hides secrets of a fallen faith. This is pixel art at its most gothic and storytelling at its most mythic. Number 3. Stardew Valley. At number 3, we step away from combat and into peace. Stardew Valley, created by a single developer, Concerned Ape, is the quintessential farming simulator. But calling it just a farming game sells it short. It's about community, healing, love, escape. The pixel art world of Pelican Town is cozy and full of charm. Characters have their own routines, dreams, and dramas. You plant, harvest, fish, mine, and rebuild not just a farm, but a life. What makes Stardew Valley a masterpiece is its heart. It's calm, it's generous, and it gives you space to breathe. It's not just a game, it's therapy in pixels. Number 2. Hollow Knight. Few games feel as complete, as vast, and as awe-inspiring as Hollow Knight. Developed by Team Cherry, this handcrafted Metroidvania blends dark fantasy with immaculate world-building. While technically not pure pixel art, its visual style echoes many pixel traditions: fluid animations, side-scrolling layouts, and detailed, sprite-like design. You play as a silent knight exploring the ruined insect kingdom of Hallownest. The game is vast, the combat is tight, the lore is deep, and the music evokes melancholy, grandeur, and mystery. Every moment feels earned, every boss conquered feels like a rite of passage. Hollow Knight isn't just a game, it's a world. Number 1. Lisa the Painful. At number 1, we have a game that breaks you. Lisa the Painful by Dingaling Productions is a post-apocalyptic RPG unlike any other. It's bleak, it's twisted, and yet it's brilliant. You play as Brad, a broken man searching for his adopted daughter in a world where women no longer exist. Along the way, you'll face choices that cost you, literally. Lose limbs, lose party members, lose sanity. The pixel art is deliberately grotesque, the humor is dark, the world is absurd and cruel, but it all serves a purpose: to tell a tragic story of guilt, addiction, and fatherhood. Lisa the Painful pushes the limits of what pixel art can say and what indie games can mean. It's not for everyone, but for those who endure it, it's unforgettable. Pixel art isn't a limitation, it's a canvas. These games prove that even with the simplest tools, blocks of color and tiny sprites, you can build worlds, break hearts, and change the way people see games. These aren't just indie hits, they are modern classics. Stories worth telling, experiences worth remembering. And they all began with a single pixel. Which pixel art masterpiece do you think deserves the spotlight?